all sin goes back to Genesis and these 4 words, these 4 detestable words. Did God really say? Did God really say? The original one was, did God really say you can't eat from that tree? Whenever you feel and you hear a little voice within you, did God really say? For you children out there, did dad really say? Did mom really say? You know what I mean, right? Whenever you start to take the black and the white and you merge them together, because you want to find a gray area, don't we? Because in the gray area, we can do whatever we want. There's freedom in Christ to do whatever I want. Not when it's black and white, so you're being deceived. Did God really say? And that's what you're living in. You are living in the did God really say? And God says, yes, I really said it. And the problem was with Adam and Eve is God wasn't there. And here's what I believe. I believe God stepped back and he said, I want to see. I want to see my children. I want to see if they love me. Jesus says it like this: if you love me, you will obey my commands. And he gives you that freedom and that great joy. And the enemy's coming along in your life and he's saying, did God really say? Who are you going to listen to? Are you going to let the enemy confuse you, or are you going to step forward with clarity? Did God really say not to live with someone before you're married? Did God really say that? Well, yes, he did. Did God really say? There's so many did God really says that are going on in our culture right now. Did God really say that human life, is that important? Or can we discard it? Yes, God really said that before Jeremiah, before he formed you in the womb, he knew you. Don't tell me. Yes, God really said. Don't try to come at me. Yes, God really said. Because you're arguing with Scripture. You're not even arguing with me. Did God really say? You see the craftiness, the cunningness of the enemy in my life. Did God really say that I can't go out with a woman on a one-on-one date even though I'm married because I'm just flirting? Did God really say? You got to get rid of that phrase. You got to replace it with, yes, God really said, because he did. And it's time, church. Yes, God really did say, welcome the refugee. Yeah, God said that. God really said all these things. And it's important. And it should be important to you as a Christ follower, to us as the church, because we're being measured. We're being measured by people around us who know we're Christ followers. We're being measured. Did you know that? We're being measured by God. God really said, take care of the orphan. He said that. God really said, take care of the poor. God really said, love your husband, love your wife as yourself. He really said that. These are things that God really said. And the enemy wants to put confusion in there, and it grieves my heart. Because you know what I deal with all the time, and you do too? Did God really say? He did. God takes the gray areas, and he makes them growth opportunities. If you're dealing with it, did God really say today? It's time to turn it into a growth opportunity. It's time to